Good morning, Math 3. This is lesson 127. Today we are going to learn how to identify units of measure for long distances and how to use a scale to find distance on a map. So you can see that we're going to be using the United States of America map, and we're using Master 127. You also will need your ruler. So if you don't have those things out, could you get them quickly, please? Pause this while you're getting it. If you have them ready, let's take a look at this map of the United States. I need you to find the scale on the map. And it says scale in miles. It's down here. Could you put your ruler next to what looks like a number line, please? Remember, line up your zeros. So how many miles do they say a quarter inch is according to this scale? It would be 100 miles. How about a half an inch? That's 200 miles. 3/4 of an inch, 300 miles. And then 1 inch equals 400 miles. You will notice on our map that we have all of the states, and each state capital is marked with the star. So that's what this is. This is a legend, so it shows you the state capital is marked with a star, and the national capital is a star with a circle around it. Okay, take a look at our master. Our first job is to find Sacramento, California. We're looking on the western side of the United States, so that'll be on the left. California is here on the west coast. And you can see that Sacramento is marked with the star. The next state capital we need to find is Carson City, Nevada. Nevada borders California. So we're looking at these two stars. We're going to find first the inches on the map, and then we're going to say how many miles they are apart. So put your ruler, zero it on Sacramento, and then see how far Carson City is away. To me, it looks like it's a half inch. So that's what I'm going to write in this first space. I'm using a pen, so hopefully it'll show up for you. So 1/2, and then my inch symbol. So according to my scale, how much is a half inch? Remember, this is a half inch, so it's 200 miles. So it's 200 miles from Sacramento, California to Carson City, Nevada. Okay, next up we have Des Moines, Iowa. Des Moines, Iowa is here in the middle of the continent. There's Des Moines. And our next one is Madison, Wisconsin. That's right below the Great Lakes. So we're looking at these two. They border each other. So let's see how far apart they are. I'm going to put my zero of my ruler on Des Moines, and then, oh, look at that. It's 1 inch. That's what I'm going to write here. 1 inch. Now, if you need to, you can put your ruler up to the scale to see how many miles 1 inch is. Or you may have remembered that 1 inch is 400 miles. All right. Cheyenne, Wyoming. I hope you can find Wyoming on the map. Right here. Cheyenne is in this bottom corner, and we're going to see how far away Denver is from Cheyenne. I'm going to put my zero on Cheyenne. Well, that looks like it's a half inch. I know from our first one that a half inch equals 200 miles, so I'm not going to use the scale. If you would like to, you may. Okay, Boise, Idaho. Idaho borders Wyoming on the west side, and then Helena, Montana borders Wyoming on the north. So we're here, Boise and Helena. Let's see how far apart they are. I would say that that's 1.5 inches. So 1.5 inches. We haven't had that yet. So let's see what it says. So 1 inch is 400 miles. Now we need to add the 1/2 inch. So 400 plus 200 is 600 miles. Okay, now we are on the East Coast, here by the Atlantic Ocean. Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville is here. And we are going to Atlanta, Georgia. We're just above Florida. So Nashville and Atlanta. See how far apart they are. That looks like 1 inch. And we've already said that 1 inch is 400 miles. Okay, Jackson, Mississippi and Montgomery, Alabama. They are in the south. Here's Jackson and here's Montgomery. So let's see how far apart they are. That's another 1 inch. My pen does not like writing on the board. It likes writing on a table. So my pen might die. Hey, we're in Springfield, Illinois to Lansing, Michigan. Illinois is here, just below Wisconsin. Michigan is here, underneath the Great Lakes also. A lot of people say that Michigan looks like a mitten. So Springfield to Lansing. This one looks a little farther. Oh, that's a centimeter side. No, that one looks like 1.5 inches also. Remember, 1.5 inches. What did we say there? We said that that's 600 miles. Richmond, Virginia to Raleigh, North Carolina. Those are on the East Coast. Here's Virginia. Here's Raleigh, North Carolina. So remember to use the stars to help you. I think I'll go from Raleigh to Richmond instead. Ooh, that's 3/4 of an inch. I don't think we've had that yet, have we? Let's see what 3/4 of an inch is. Oh, 300 miles. Okay, Santa Fe, New Mexico to Austin, Texas. Those are also in the south, the southwest. So here's New Mexico, Texas. You can't miss it, it's so large. Let's see how far it is from Santa Fe to Austin. That's going to be a lot of inches and miles. How many inches is this? Oops, I'm covering up my star. I say that that's 3 inches. It's closer to 3 inches, I think. So we know 1 inch is 400 miles. So 2 inches would be 800 miles. So 3 inches would be 1,200 miles. Remember, if we just multiply 400 times 3, we have 1,200. Now we have a little bit of a different question. What is your capital city? I hope you know. Right there, Cheyenne. So everybody should spell it correctly because it's on our map. Okay, then we have some interesting questions. Can you find other capital cities that are about the following distances from yours? So 100 miles. Remember, we said that 100 miles is a quarter inch. Let's see if we can find a capital city that's a quarter inch away from Cheyenne. Well, we know that it can't be Denver because we already said that Denver is a half inch away and everything else is farther away. So we don't have one. So with 100, I would say no. There is none. I'm going to write none. Okay, how about 200 miles away? Do we know one that's 200 miles away? We said it on our paper already. Remember Denver. So we're going to write Denver. Okay, 300 miles away. Remember, from our scale, that would be 3/4 of an inch. So I'm going to see if I can find something. I know it's not that. No way that it's Salt Lake City. Lincoln would be too far away. Well, Pierre's even too far away. So we don't have one that's 300 miles away, so I'm going to say none. How about another capital city that's 800 miles away? How many inches would we need? Remember 400 plus 400, or 400 times 2. We would need 2 inches. So let's see, from Cheyenne. Ooh, Lincoln's pretty close. Oh, Bismarck is good. Pierre's too close. Bismarck, Lincoln, wonder. No, Salt Lake City's too close. Helena's too far away. So is Boise. So you could say Bismarck and Lincoln. There we go. Thank you for joining me for math today. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.